My name is Venison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Channel. Now, in recent news, we would have been hearing this about the cyber attack that would have taken place in Trinidad and Tobago. And I believe that this video needs no introduction. Now, what we are going to do is go directly into the video from Philip Alexander explaining this situation. And we will come back on the back end and we will chop this thing up. Stay tuned. Right, now we are back. Now is there. What do you think? Leave a comment in the comment section. And we will get back on to you. My name is Venison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Like, share, and subscribe.
You're paying attention to what's going on in your country? Your Minister of Public Utilities lied to the nation. He lied to the nation when he said that the ransomware cyber attack on the country's major telecommunications company was a failure, that they were unable to hack, that the company successfully thwarted the attack. It is I, Philip Edward Alexander, who got information that the minister was lying. And I put out a post on social media that the minister was peddling fake news. And I shared pictures from the dark web prior to me saying this. Not another soul in Trinidad was aware. The media was convinced that the minister was telling the truth. And every other person who did a post or a video since did that because they got my post and went looking among the dark web to see if what I was saying is true. This is another time that Philip Edward Alexander has been the person to bring the government to account to the people. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is to tell you that in any other country in the world, that minister would have been fired already today. Tell you why. The Prime Minister, the Chief Justice, very senior people, they tried to laugh it off after. They tried to downplay it. They told you that, yes, okay, we got hacked, but it wasn't important. It was only 1%, 600 people, nothing important. It turns out it's very important. It's over 1 million pieces of data. It's very senior people. It's all their contact information. It's their identification cards and their passports. Things that are going to be used for identity theft. This is a serious breach. It doesn't require a new law. It requires a company that's capable of managing data and securing data. The government is going to use it to try and bring some new cybercrime law to limit your freedoms because they failed. This minister, Marvin Gonzalez, should be fired. Lisa Agard of TSTT, who is being allowed to remain silent, has to account for Walcott, who is managing the data management of the database of TSTT. Agard and Walcott needs to be brought before the parliament to answer. Understand this? This is criminal irresponsibility. The minister should be fired. That's how a responsible country is run. Our country is run like a dog shop. They have nothing here makes sense. How could you have a situation where the country's major telecommunications provider is hacked? The minister lie, the head of TSTT lie, we show that they lie, they come back and they try to downplay that we expose that they lied, and now they get exposed again. Today there must be action. Today there has to be, heads must roll today. And we don't need the minister saying he getting good advice from the Prime Minister. They're trying to fool us. And the media peddling more crap again. What went on? What went on there with that hacking of TSTT has opened everybody else's financial information to the dark web. To anybody with nefarious intentions could do whatever they want. all of the global players, forget Trinidad, little small fries, you know, but all of the global players who enter identity theft, watch and see what is coming down the pipeline in the next couple months. Trinidad is exposed because Marvin Gonzalez cannot do the job he has been appointed to. Lisa Agard cannot do the job she's appointed to. And Walcott cannot do the job for the contract that he has. Who is asking these questions? That Prime Minister? You need a country with people who understand how to run a country. And none of those people in the cabinet, none of them. As of today, there is going to be yet another inquiry because of Philip Edward Alexander. I asked about TSTT and that cybercrime, and I exposed it. But I am the one who is responsible for you knowing that that 4 people died in Paria, and there's a commission of inquiry that's costing the country millions of dollars. We're still yet to hear anything. It is I that asked, after the whole budget done and everybody wrap up and gone their way, it's I asked, who is paying the $1.4 billion back to TNTech that the businesses owe, the government, state organizations owe? I asked that. No other people asking that. I asked, who is paying back the $800 million to Nikwan to 49% state-owned Republic Bank? I asked that. All of a sudden, 2 senators, Lyda and Roberts, find themselves on TV. And the media trying to pretend it's other people other than me. Because the 1% contract mafia that's sucking this country dry, that gives you these 2 shit snake parties, PNM and UNC, want you to believe those are your options. The 4 most important things in the news today, Philip Edward Alexander brought it to you. Stay safe, Trinidad.